ice cube relays. One of the topics that I think people need to understand more is the application of these cute little 5-pin relays in their Mercedes. These guys are everywhere. Now, first off, most people don't even know the part number. In fact, when you call the dealers and ask for these universal silver relays, they frequently don't even know what you're talking about. So for starters, the number is 001-542-0219. That is 001-542-0219. Now, the real truth about these relays is that you shouldn't buy them anywhere but Mercedes. Why is that? Well, the other manufacturers are APA Europarts and Meili, and neither one of them make a reliable 5-pin relay. In fact, I would say that the 5-pin relays made by APA and Meili are basically garbage, and they're not dependable. Let's go over some of the applications of these 5-pin relays and where you will find them. First of all, these guys almost always live in or near the fuse box. They came into use circa 1970, replacing the old 4-pin relay with the elephant ears, and eventually Mercedes replaced the trash can relay, which is a round silver 4-pin relay, with these guys as well. Not that you can swap one of these in for that application, but these were the eventual goal in the design. And I have to say they're a very beautiful relay too. I mean, how many new cars have relays? How many of any car have a relay that has 5 beautiful little connectors on them? So, on the 123, which is our hottest topic car, these can be found in the left front fender underneath the black box, and you've got 3 of them that, 2 or 3 of them on most cars that control the AC compressor, auxiliary fan, and finally on pre-1980 cars, they do control the starter. So one of these can die and the starter can fail. On the R107, which is all gasoline, you're going to have 6 of these things sitting right above the fuse box, hidden under the lower dash panel. These 6 relays control things like the starter, the fuel pump, the cold start injector, the D-Jetronic control unit, the auxiliary fan, and the AC compressor. So that's a pretty big deal. Later on, they went to a Klima relay and a KPR relay for the fuel pumps, but up until 85, these guys were the mainstay. On the 124, they're in a second part of the fuse box that's accessible under 6 screws. On the 126, they're accessible inside the main fuse box. In addition to the air conditioning and auxiliary fan, they control the power seats as well. On the W124 series, you get most of the same stuff. It crosses over, but the location varies. And I don't necessarily have time in this video to discuss the locations, but if you really need help with that stuff, we'll be happy to do a video where we locate the ice cube relays on the specific models. Now, on the 123, one thing you should know is that behind the instrument cluster, on cars with power windows, you will find one of these, and it is the master power window relay. And if it fails, all your power windows will cease to work. Anyway, there's so much information about these cute little ice cube relays, but the things I want you to take away from this video are that they control a good number of the electricals in your car, that they should always be a first point of diagnosis, and that you should always buy them from Mercedes, and they always live near the fuse box. Thank you, and hopefully you'll become a master electrical troubleshooter after this video.